review between the Smith & Wesson Shield 45 ACP and the Smith & Wesson Shield 9mm. Just so quickly, okay, they have been cleared, no magazine in it. The 9mm has been cleared, nothing in the chamber. Slide open, okay? So, a couple of quick differences between the two. Size-wise, they're almost identical. With, on the 9, little bit of difference is in the barrel length. The barrel length on the Shield 9, I believe, let me get in the picture here a little bit better. The Shield 9 is 3 inches, whereas on the Shield 45 ACP, I believe is 3.2, okay? Now, couple of, and the width is a little bit wider on the, I think it's 0.99 inches on the 45 ACP versus 0.95 on the 9mm. Sights are pretty much identical. They're fairly decent sights. I do happen to prefer Lakeline or the fiber optic sights, which these obviously don't come stock with. So right now, I will say, if you get a chance between now and the end of June 30th of 2017, go to gunbuyer.com, which they don't know me. I'm not sponsored by them in any way. Hint, hint, Gunbuyer. You can send me some stuff to review. Anyway, they have right now, I saw today, which is June 9th, it's $289 on their website. Free shipping on top of it. And you get a $75 factory mail-in rebate, bringing your total cost down to $215. That's for the Shield 9. For the 45, I believe it was $299 or $329. I don't remember. I think it was $299. Again, $75 mail-in rebate, bringing your price down to $224, $25, whatever, something like that. Okay? Unbelievable pricing. If you have any question or any possible need for any kind of 45 or 9, now is the time to get it, and you are not going to go wrong with Smith & Wesson Shields. I promise you that. Okay, now, but which one to get, the 45 or the 9? Okay, well, that's personal choice and personal preference. Me, I happen to use 9mm simply because ammo is a lot less expensive, but personal defense, a lot of people say 45 is the best route to go simply because there's less possibility of collateral damage by going through walls and yada yada yada. But anyway, that's personal preference. So, but today, the purpose of the comparison is I'm going to focus on shooting, the feel in the hand, recoil, accuracy, all those different things, okay? So, now the other difference is in the magazine size. Okay, the extended magazine for the 45, which is orange on top, the 9mm has a silver on top. So the difference between them is this is 7 rounds or 6 rounds. This is 8 rounds. So the capacity difference for the 45 is 6 plus 1 in the chamber, whereas for the 9 it's 8 plus 1 on the extended magazines. Okay, so again, that you got to take that and factor that into consideration during a self-defense situation. Is it better to have bigger ammo or more ammo? Okay? Depends on how many maybe bad guys you're up against or how good a shot you are. All those things, again, you do have to take into consideration. So, with that being said, let's do some shooting. I'm going to start shooting the Smith & Wesson Shield 9mm first. Again, testing for feel in hand, accuracy, and recoil. Now, one thing I should mention before I start is I do have fairly decent sized hands. I'm about 6 feet tall. I'm about 195 pounds. So again, keep that in mind relative to your personal size, hand size and weight. Okay. Again, starting with the Smith & Wesson Shield 9mm. We're live. Oh, that's not good. First time I've ever dry fired. Oh, I didn't have it all the way in the chamber. My mistake, not the guns. Here we go. Okay. Very light recoil on that. Feels very good in the hand. Very accurate. We are now going to go over to the 45. Okay, we're live. A little bit kick to that one versus the 9. Noticeably different. I can't say that it's necessarily uncomfortably different, but certainly noticeably different. I'm going to shoot one more round, one more magazine between each. This time I'm going to go to little 5-inch targets at 10 feet or 10 yards. Smith & Wesson 9mm. 5-inch targets from 10 yards. Out of 8 shots, I hit 5 or 6 of them. Okay? Again, we only have a 6-round magazine, so we're going to a 6-round magazine in the 45 ACP Smith & Wesson Shield. Out of 6 shots, I hit 4 of those. Again, noticeably different on the recoil. Not necessarily uncomfortably different, but noticeably different. I think when you're shooting a 45 that only has 3.2-inch barrel, you can expect some recoil. Out of all the other 45s that I've shot at this size, I can say that this one certainly is very manageable. Okay. Now, which one should you go with? Again, it's going to mostly come down to personal preference, but I would say a lot of that is going to depend on your experience with handguns and also your size. I think that does play, something into consideration. So, me personally, even though my size would justify or certainly not prevent me from using the 45, I think I'm still more comfortable with the 9. Certainly, I think I'm more accurate, not for any reason of the gun's fault, but maybe mine on the anticipation of the recoil. That's just a mental thing. But I think I'm going to stick with the 9. So that being said, again, go check out at gunbuyer.com. Right now through June 30th, you're going to get a heck of a deal. So leave your comments below. If you have any suggestions for future videos or comparisons, let me know. But in the meantime, go Bison!